welcome. I am Robert Harris, the Commissioner of Rockstar Fantasy Football League and the team owner of CJ2K, MJD, and them. Welcome. And this is my co-host, Henry Bailey, the owner of Hen Dogs Moneymakers.
Exactly. Welcome.
And welcome. I want to be the first to tell you guys, welcome to the league. This is going to be a great inaugural season in the RSFFL. This is RSFFL Live. Here we go.
All right, guys. Today we just want to talk to you a bit about the rules that the league has in place. Sort of going over how you score your points, some of the technicalities of the league, and then we want to get into a bit about each team, and then highlight some of the matchups of the coming week. So sit back, relax. Enjoy the show. Just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors today, our guys over at Anheuser-Busch and Sony Vaio. We thank you for sponsoring us. Bud Light Lounge, the way to go. Hey, come by anytime you need us. We're here for you.
Every Sunday, $39.87 Winter Suite. We got the Sunday ticket here. All your fantasy updates. 5 TVs in the house. Any room for any organization. Come on by. All right, now starting off the league this year, first thing I want to talk about is money. All right, we've talked about it's $20 per team, okay? And the grand prize is going to be $180 to the winner. $20, you get your money back if you're in second place. The first loser gets $20. So from our organization, everyone's fighting for $20, okay? That's how we feel like, in our league. So hopefully y'all feel the same way. So that's very simple. We'll get to y'all very soon about how to get the money in and collect it. I know everyone's good, and we're going to have a great season. The first thing we want to talk about before we get in depth in the show is some quick little rule overviews. First thing, the playoffs. All right, we got 10 teams in the league. 4 teams are going to make the playoffs. Go ahead, Ken. Explain that to them. That was you. Yeah.
That was me?
Yeah.
Okay, what we have is, as he said, guys, this is a live show, so you got to work with the quirks, okay? We got 4 different playoff teams. You got 2 division winners, if I'm not mistaken, and then you got 2 wild cards, okay? And that's how that's going to work after what? That's week 12 of the...
13.
Excuse me, week 13. Thank you, Robert. Week 13 of the regular National Football League season. So what you want to be able to do is position yourself in a place to where by that time starts to come around, you can really make a push for the playoffs and get your team into that top 4 in the league and make a push for that $180 or $20, depending on what type of level of competitor you are. Probably a ditch, so you're probably going after $20. But yeah, carrying on.
Great. So, like you said, 2 division winners are locks. No matter what your record are, if you win your division, you're a lock. Then the next 2 best teams, record-wise. Now, if you ask Commish, what if there's a tie? Now, if there's a tie, the tie goes to total points. As you'll see when the standings come out, you see your records, you see total points for, total points against. Your total points for, which is your total points, is the tiebreaker. So, if you're the 4th seed, and you have 1,300 points. All right?
1,300 points, okay.
And Scorpio's team lead has 1,250 points. Y'all have the same record. Y'all both 85. You'll get that 4th seed. Scorpio's going home. All right?
Scorpio's out of there.
Hope that doesn't happen, Scorp. So that's the basic for your...
Perfect segue, Robert.
Okay.
Perfect segue into the next section of our show here. How do you get these points? Okay, how these points accumulated in the first place? So there's several ways you can get points. I'm not sure. We've got technical difficulties. Several ways you can get points.
Several ways.
Okay, several ways. All right. So what you want to understand is there's several ways for you to get points. A couple of those ways are passing, rushing, receiving. You got some miscellaneous points that you can get. Kicking, team defense / special teams. Okay, so what we're going to do now is kind of go over a little bit in each one how that point structure is set up. So Robert will start us off with passing and give you a little increased detail about how you can score points with the passing game.
All right, mainly we're talking to Team Wood. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. He's the only person that doesn't know what's going on. All right, so Woody. Okay, every 25 yards your quarterback throws, you get 1 point. Okay, every 25 yards. Every touchdown your quarterback throws, you get 4 points. All right, Woody. 25 yards, 1 point. Touchdown, 4 points. Okay, that's for your quarterback. All right, this is the only one this applies for. All right, also. You get a couple bonus points. If you throw a 40-yard touchdown pass, you get a point. 50-yard, you get 2 points. Okay. Any interception, you get minus 2 points. All right. Any 2-point conversion, you'll get 2 points. You throw for 300 to 399 yards, you get an additional bonus point on top of the points you've already accrued. And if you throw for over 400 yards, you get an additional 3 points. All right. So Woody, I know you don't read, so hopefully you're listening.
All right, so talk about rushing a bit. For every 10 rushing yards, you get 1 point. And then for every rushing touchdown, you get 6 points, okay? 40-yard rush or more with a touchdown rushing bonus, you get 1 point. 50-yard run or more with a touchdown rushing bonus, you get 2 points. All right, 2-point conversion. 2-point rushing conversion. Again, another 2 points. 100 to 199 yard rushing game, you're gonna get 1 point. 200 plus yard rushing game, you're looking at approximately 3 points there. So rushing, you can get some points there. That's why running back is one of your premium positions in the league. They're highly coveted. Everybody wants one. So pay attention to that waiver wire, gentlemen. There may be one that comes up that can help you get to the place you need to be, hopefully to help you get to the playoffs.
All right, next we'll go to receiving. All right, we got a lot of top, high quality receivers in the league. All right, pay attention, Woody. Okay, for every 10 receiving yards, which is just like your running back, you're gonna get 1 point. All right, every touchdown you'll get 6. Every 40 plus touchdown you get a point. 50 plus you get 2 points. In 2-point conversion you'll get 2. 199 yards receiving in a game, you get a bonus point. Over 200, you get 3 points. And also, what we'll do, every 5 receptions, we'll add that here. You're going to get 2 points for every 5 receptions.
Oh, that's what it is this year. Okay.
Yeah, we'll add that on there.
Okay.
We'll take note of that.
Take note.
And go ahead and tell us about these miscellaneous points.
Yeah, miscellaneous is a funny word, isn't it? Love it. Miscellaneous, you get for example, kickoff return, not sure what just happened. Kickoff return for a touchdown. Again, I'm not sure what just happened. Hey guys, this is a live TV show. We've got technical difficulties. Kickoff return for a touchdown, we're looking at 6 points. Punt return for a touchdown, we're looking at another 6 points. Okay, fumble recovered for a touchdown. Hey Woodrow, please pay attention. These are just specifically and particularly for you. Another 6 points. And now, total fumbles lost, you get a minus 2 points. You lose a fumble, 2 points gone.
All right, now we're going to go into the kicking game, okay? Here we go. Excuse us. It's our first show. Forgive us. All right, kicking game. Your field goal kicker. How does my field goal kicker get points? You ask, Hen. Yeah, so your field goal kicker, each PAT is 1 point. Any PAT kicked is 1 point and made. Now, if you miss any field goal under 39 yards, including a PAT, you'll get minus 2 points.
Minus.
Now, if you miss a 40-yard to 49-yard, you'll lose 1 point. Okay? So the higher you go, the less points. Now, if your field goal kicker is the end of the half, kicking a 60-yard field goal and misses it, don't fret. You won't lose any points. So anything over 50 yards missed will not count against you. Now, made field goals, anything from 0 to 39 yards is 3 points. 40 to 49 is 4. 50 plus is 5.
Okay. Your next method of scoring points would be team defense and special teams. So for each sack you accumulate during the course of the game, during the course of the week, you're looking at 1 additional point. Each fumble return for a touchdown. Some of this kind of overlaps with your miscellaneous points, just so you can be aware that fumble return for a touchdown results in 6 additional points. Punt return, 6, as I mentioned earlier, in miscellaneous. Block punt, PAT or field goal, you're looking at 2 points. Each fumble recovered is another 2 points. Stuffs,
tackle for same thing as a tackle for loss,
which is basically a tackle for loss. Okay, is 1 point.
This is big for defense. That's big.
That's
I mean,
humongous.
you get a point every time he stops behind the line of scrimmage.
That's
I know
humongous.
that's big. Yeah.
That's humongous. That's why those defenses come off the board when they do, and when they come off the board, everybody's grabbing one because people understand the importance of kind of grabbing you a good defense early on. Now, 1 to 6 points allowed in the ball game. That's humongous. That means you're holding guys to no score, to very little score. You're talking about 9 points. Okay, so that's important. 14 to 17 points. 3. Anything over 35 and below 45 is a -3. So if your team scores, team you're playing against scores 39 points, your team defense will cost you 3 points. Okay, less than 100 total yards allowed, 5 points. 200 to 299 total yards allowed, 2 points. 550 yards total yards or more, you're looking at -5 points coming off of your total score for that week. That's horrible. You don't want your team to give up that much points. If you do, you need to drop those guys immediately. That's just a bit of advice from me. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. Interception return for a touchdown. Again, this is some of the stuff that we talked about earlier. 6 points. Kickoff return 6. Block punt 6. Each interception is 2 points. Each interception is 2 points. Okay. Each safety is another 2 points. If you hold your team that you're playing against to 0 points, you're talking about a 12-point increase on your scoreboard here, okay? 12 points. 7 to 13 points, 6. 28 to 34, -1. 46 points or more allowed, you're looking at -5. Then 100 to 199 total yards allowed, you're looking at 3. 500 to 549 total yards allowed, you're looking at -3. So it's very important that you are aware, Woodrow, of the point structure of this league and how it's set up, because it's going to help you to set your team in a fashion every week that's going to give you the best opportunity to win and the best opportunity to make the playoffs going forward. Because at the end of the day, that's what's most important. You kind of want to get yourself in a position to be in line with the top 4 at the end of the season in Week 13.
Exactly. So, I mean, the main thing, guys, you got to at least know how the points are scored. I mean, the way these points are scored is going to help you which defense do I pick up, when this guy gets hurt, which free agent might be the best suited for my team. So pay attention to these points. All right, now next segment, we're going to do a little draft analysis. Each week, we're basically going to go over last week's matchup and preview the upcoming week matchup. So now we just had a draft. So we'll do a quick overview, team by team, of each team. I'll take the West Division, and Hen here will take the East Division.
And just before we get into that, I'd like to give another quick shout out to our sponsor today, our guys over at Sony Bio, and again, our guys over at Anheuser-Busch. As you can see, they're providing us with some nice icy cold beverages. You got Bud Light Lime and your Bud Light Traditional. Here we go.
All right, I'll start it off. The first team that in the East Division, first I'll go through the teams that are actually in the East Division. We have Team King, owner Carlos King. We have Charlie Sheenan, the owner Brandon Childs. We have Team Lane, owner Jimmy Lane. We have Team Lee, owner Scorpio Brown. I have no idea where Lee's come from. Do you know?
Sco Willie.
That's my only guess. Go Willie. All right.
Whatever.
All right, and then we